What is up, you guys? So I'm at the gym. Deja is also with me today. She's gonna be filming this video for you guys, so give her a little appreciation. But
give this video a thumbs up.
Oh, yes, that too. But before I start this workout, I'm just taking a little bit of Rebellion pre-workout. I brought it in this little funnel. This is like so clever, so you don't have to bring the whole supplement, like the whole supplement bottle. You just take one scoop in one of these and you can get it to go. So if you guys want to get a little bit of pre-workout yourself, there is a link down in the description. So this is so easy. You just take like the whatever product you have with you and just put it in your bottle, and like that you're not spilling anything as well. And it's so easy. This stuff is so yummy. I'm a little addicted, I think. Yeah, I'm definitely a little addicted. So if you haven't tasted it before, you guys should definitely try it out. And yeah, the link will be in the description. So today I'm just gonna show you like a simple goblet squats. But before that, I'm actually gonna show you how to open up your hip flexors to prepare your hips and to get warmed up and get ready for the movement. So what's really important before you do goblet squats is to make sure that your hip flexors are warm. So you spread out and open. You basically taking your knees by being able to open up more when you go down in your goblet squats. So first warm-up exercise to do is get in this very awkward position in the gym. I normally don't really do this in a very populated gym. So ladies that's watching this, find your own little spot in the gym that you can do this in. But yeah, so you will open up your hips like in a normal squat position. Relax your feet down to the ground and take your grips forward. So you're kind of like spreading out a little bit. Don't like be in a push-up position, but reach out a little bit. Then from here you lean forward. You arch your back. I know this is a little awkward. You arch your back and then you slowly hold that arch and move down in a squat position. And by now you should be feeling it in your hip flexors. My hip flexors are a little tight, so I can't go as deep down. But try to hit your spot, your own little spot where you feel the stretch in your hip flexors. You push and you hold that arch in the back. Go back forward. You can do this a couple of times, so kind of like you're doing a squat, but you're on your knees and arms. So again, arch your back, hold that, keep everything tight, go down. So now when your hip flexors are nice and warm, you're ready to move on to the goblet squats. Normally I recommend to be barefooted, but these shoes, these are Nike, actually have a nice little like heel, and makes it really good for you to be able to lean more forward and have a nice form on your goblet squat. So I'm going to keep my shoes on for this one, but normally I recommend to take off these shoes. Anyways, from here you get your kettlebell or your dumbbell, it could be a dumbbell too, and make sure when you pick up the weight, don't pick it up like with a loose back. Bend your legs almost like you are doing a deadlift. Pack your shoulders and then you can lift up the weight. From here, you can adjust as you want. I'm gonna hold it like this. So before you go down in the goblet squats, a lot of people think that it's only for your legs, but it's actually a full body movement. So as you're holding the kettlebell, keep the lats tight, move your elbows slightly forward, and keep it tight into your body. You should be feeling when you're doing the extra lift of the kettlebell, you should be feeling it in your lats and your shoulders packed. So that's one more. Up, tight elbows, slightly forward to keep those lats nice and tight. So in the goblet squats, you can stand. You have to stand slightly out with your toes, but you can have a shoulder width apart. That's the good thing about goblet squats. You don't have to stand all wide to make a proper squat. You can actually have a pretty tight stand in your goblet squats. From here, your lats tight. You are actually pushing in your pelvic. You can make sure it's pushed in. Don't go down the goblet squats like this. But pushing your pelvic. And keep everything nice and tight. And last step before we do the actual goblet squats is to make sure that you tuck in your rib cage where you can get your chest out. So try, okay, to keep everything tight in your core. Keep your chest slightly out, keep the lats engaged, and then you're ready to actually do a proper goblet squat. So let's try everything. Tuck in pelvic, keep core tight, chest up, and then hips slightly backwards, and hips back while you're opening your knees. So the good thing about a goblet squat is that it forces your knees to open up because of your elbows. So this is a really good exercise for beginners that just started in the gym and started to experiment with squats. Is that goblet squats forces your knees to go outwards. I'm out of breath. Forces your knees to go outwards, and like that you will get the proper form without injuring yourself before moving on to the actually barbell squat. Alright, now let me just demonstrate a complete set of a goblet squat. Tuck in pelvic, and then hips back. Different. This time I'm actually explaining how the movement goes. I normally just put in the exercises and then do a voiceover, so let me know if you guys like this type of videos. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.